Oregon Trail by Haley, Ryan, Tyler, Mandy, and John. During the 1830s, the U.S. was in a depression. Many people wanted to have a fresh start. Trappers blazed a trail that crossed many rivers. The trail started in Independence, Missouri, and ended in the Oregon Territory. It was called the Oregon Trail. People began traveling the Oregon Trail between 1830 and 1850. Many people came for land or gold.
The Pilgrims had one main way of traveling, and that was the Conestoga wagon, all by being pulled by only a few horses or oxen. Also, while traveling, the pioneers had many dangerous encounters. They crossed blazing rivers, treacherous mountains, and dry prairies. They also had to battle Mother Nature and whatever she threw at them. But even with all these challenges, many of them succeeded. Their wagons were full of things needed to survive. It included food, clothes, and blankets. Along the way, they also traded with the Native Americans. The natives also helped the settlers. They helped them cross rivers and showed them how to hunt. The settlers also encountered them deep rivers and with strong currents, wild animals, native people, and sicknesses. There were also forts along the trail for the pioneers to purchase more supplies.
Somewhere between 296,000 and 500,000 people made the journey on the Oregon Trail. Only 10% of them died. It does not seem like much, but that would mean that 29,600 to 50,000 people died on the journey. How sad! Most people suffered from chloria, a disease in which you have severe diarrhea and vomiting. That resulted in dehydration and claimed many lives. Sick. The second leading cause of death was accidents with firearms, wagons, and drownings at river crossings. Lots of immigrants were inexperienced with weapons, which also killed them.
Firearm safety classes start next week.
People died from falling under the wagon wheel and trying to catch runaway livestock. Some rivers contain very strong currents that also claim lives. Oh no! Some people were afraid of Indian and bear attacks. Those people carried lots of weapons without safety devices. Uh-oh. Accidental shootings were not rare. There were also homicides and fights that took lives. Native American attacks were rare, but they could be deadly. When someone died, they were buried. Most people were buried on the trail, so other wagon wheels would beat it down. They did that so wild animals would not dig up the graves and make it harder for grave robbers to find graves.
Most Native Americans were interested in peace. All information about Native Americans came from the white people. Most encounters with the natives were peaceful, and the stories about how they were savages were myths and untrue. Native Americans were actually good trade partners, and many immigrants employed them on the farms.
The Oregon Trail was dangerous, but rewarding. The land and gold brought many people to the west, but many lost their lives on the journey. They needed a fresh start, and got one. The natives were nice and helped them prosper. Yay!
Okay, we need